Hello, my Miramar residents. I'm Commissioner Carson Eddie Edwards, and I'm so excited to welcome you to this month's episode of Commission Corner. As always, this program is about keeping you informed and connected to the people and services that make our city run. Of course, February is Black History Month, and I urge you, celebrate Black history not only in February, but all 365. February is also Reggae Month, where we celebrate the music of Jamaica. And here in the city of Miramar, we have some exciting events that's going to celebrate it, and I've got some special guests here to celebrate with us. First, we've got the Reggae Icons, which is happening on February 26th, and that's going to be paying tribute to some of the pioneers in reggae music. We're going to recognize Mr. Tommy Cowan and Carleen Davis Cowan, Lloyd Parks, the bassist, and of course, Mr. Clive Murphy Tenors, founder of the Tenors Group. On February 27th, we are going to have the Selector Showdown. 3 female DJs are going to be vying for a cash prize of $1,000, and that's at Shirley Branca Park. And man, we're also going to be bigging up and paying tribute to Wayne Wonder with the Dancehall Award. So come on out, your MC Super Twitch, and we're going to have fun. And then on February 28th, oh my goodness, that's when we bring the house down. That's the Afro Carib Festival. And that's going to feature so many acts. But right here in our studio today, we've got 2 fantastic guests. We've got Miss Sugar and Mr. Marlon Farquharson from Visions Band. Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for having us.
Well, listen, Sugar, I'm going to start with you.
Ladies first.
All right, ladies first.
first.
Ladies first. You've been just rising like a phoenix. I mean, you started out in the Digicel contest some years ago.
Right.
And then you just gradually just take your time, bubble and bubble. And you're out now with your latest single, Montego Bay.
Go Bay.
Tell us a little bit about the single.
So Montego Bay represents the city where I am from, born and raised in Montego Bay, which is the second city and the tourist capital of Jamaica. So, you know, we suffered from Hurricane Melissa, and trust me, it was a devastating thing to see. I was there and I witnessed it myself.
Wow.
The tourist industry, it shut down totally. And the western end of Jamaica really, really suffered. And so we had planned on putting out this song long before the hurricane came. But because of the hurricane, we had to kind of hold it back a little bit. And then we found different meaning in the song, because while the people were suffering and going through a down period, you know, it just felt like, you know, it's the right time to uplift the people's spirit and remind them that, guess what, no matter what we are going through, we are going to rise again. We are going to lift up with spirit, and we'll keep, you know, cheering each other on. And that's the spirit I find in this song, Montego Bay. And also, it's great for the tourism industry too, because I've heard the tourist minister of Jamaica saying to people, like, if you really want to help Jamaica, book your ticket and fly down. Try down.
I know your video, when I looked at that video and I saw some of the scenes in Montego Bay,
Yes.
I mean, it's just so beautiful, and the hip strip was jamming. Right? That must have been fun shooting that
It
video.
was, you know, we did that video over a period of 3 days. Very, very exciting. We did in September.
Right.
It was awesome.
Now, I know you're the girl from Montego Bay,
Yes.
but your high school, your school in Jamaica,
Yes.
also suffered some damage,
Yes.
as well as your church. And so you are now going to have a fundraiser. Tell us a little bit about the fundraiser.
So I've started a GoFundMe. I'm raising funds to help with the rebuilding of my past school, Herbert Marcy Technical High School. There's also a basic school in my community, Bogue Hill, that really suffered. You know, I planned on spending some time in Jamaica, and you know, my little son, my toddler, I wanted him to go to the school, and as soon as we started, whoops, came the hurricane, mash up the school, and you know, and so they really suffered, and these kids, they have to be at home, and you know, I know it's not cool. So I really started this GoFundMe to help best as I can. Yeah. So if there's anybody out there now watching, listening, and you want to help, check out the GoFundMe. Follow your girl at Sugar Music, SHUGA, for more details.
Coming back to you, Sugar. Marlon, you've been with Visions Band for quite some time.
Wow.
And last time when I really saw Visions Band was at the State in Jamaica concert where the band just shines bright.
Vision.
Tell us a little bit about the band, the transformation, and where the band is at now.
You know, we're going back to 25 years plus
Wow.
in this community. I just pretty much gave my age away. You know what I mean? So 25 years in South Florida, to see where reggae has come to this point, you know, thanks to the city of like Miramar and its patrons, the real followers of reggae music, especially live music. You know, we really commend the city. It's grown as far as, you know, bringing top artists like Sugar and so on. But definitely excited to perform on.
What can folks expect on February 28th? Visions Band coming out, Afro Carib Festival.
Let me tell you, it's going to be exciting. It's definitely going to be a dynamic show. If you're in, you know, it's going to be definitely reggae, but you're going to get some of South Florida's, I think South Florida's top performers right now. Lee Kelly will be featured in with Visions Band, and just the band alone, and then furthermore, you know, Sugar's performance with no stranger to that. You know, she's very dynamic, a very soulful singer, and the song Montego Bay is so grand. You know what I mean?
I love that song. But what I want to do though, Sugar, is quickly, because, you know,
Yeah.
you've been around, but some people still don't know who Sugar is. You know, you're coming, but you haven't hit it yet.
Right.
You know, you've had some songs. Give us a little bit about your journey, where you coming from, and you know, what inspired Sugar and kept you going through the years.
Okay, so born and raised in Montego Bay, attended Herbert Marcy Technical High School. In 2009, I entered the talent competition, Digicel Rising Stars. And, you know, from there, I just hopped over into the industry, started learning, footing it on my own, until I met Donovan Germain at Penthouse Records, and he started with the grooming, because I knew nothing about the industry. I just said, I can't sing her. Listen to them people who with my and I want to do that. I don't need that. But you know, before that, I was singing on the hotel circuit, and I also did background vocals for Tanya Steven.
Okay.
So I toured with her. I got a view of what it was like, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, especially when you're outside of your country and you see how people reacting to your culture, your music. It made me feel good, man. I'm like, yeah, I feel with something this on people who they speak different languages, but yet they are so excited about the melody, about the rhymes and everything we do. And it just excites me, and I felt like this feels like home. This is where I need to be. And so I just started this venture into music deeper and deeper and deeper, you know, and I saw something somewhere recently that said, do what you love with all of your passion, with no expectation, because you don't know where the passion is gonna take you. And that's what I'm doing. I'm all in, you know, so every time I get a call, I'm excited. I get here early, I'm there, all in, full. with my passion.
And it's paying off, I must say.
Yes.
You had a couple of big tunes, you know. The one that comes to mind now is the What If. Tell us a little bit about that particular song.
All right, so that song, trust me, a lot of people they have mixed feelings about it. But if you listen carefully, you'll get the story behind it. Christopher Martin, my brother in music, I have to big him up. He did a song saying he wish him wife. I wish my wife and my sweetheart could be friends.
Right.
No comments.
And this is a wish I know many men, they have this. It's like, why can't we all just live as one peacefully? And I'm like, hell no, it's not gonna happen. And I know so many other women out there who would agree with me. Like,
So-
we not work with that at all. And so in Jamaica, we call it a counteraction.
Right.
I counteracted his lyrics, and I did something for the females. And so the feel level now.
What if the shoe is on the other foot, right? Yes. Yeah.
Would you like?
Do like that? Yeah. I mean that went over well. People like that song. And so that your name is calling more. I think the Montego Bay. That's that video and how that song is being promoted. It's gonna get some more traction.
Yeah.
And I know when folks see you on the 28th at Afro Carib Festival.
That's right.
You know, you made an appearance at the Stay Strong Jamaica.
Yes.
But it was just a little taste.
It's a small window.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But now you're gonna have some time to spread out and you know,
Yes.
what kind of performance can folks expect from Sugar?
Well, I can say February 28th is gonna be great.
That's right.
It's a band performance, you know, so it's gonna be different.
Right.
More time to interact with the audience, get the audience involved in the performance. Of course, there'll be a lot of tributes because that's a part of what I love to do. You know, there are so many artists who came before me and they've paved a beautiful way for all of us to, you know, walk on without bucking our toes. And so I have to big them up every chance I get.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So definitely look forward to a great performance and come sing along.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you know, the show is new artists and veterans, people like Steel Pulse.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic.
That Miss Naomi Cowan is going to be there. We've got the Creative Uprising dancers that's also performing. We've got some Latin folks that's going to be there. CJ Hercules is going to be there. The MCs Jody and Gray. I'm looking forward to seeing you and all the other artists perform, as well as just experience Afro Carib. So let me tell you what we're doing for Afro Carib as well, because, you know, it's bringing that bridge.
Right.
We're telling the audience, listen, come and represent your island or the motherland. So we got something, you choose what you want to rep.
Right.
So you want to represent your island nation, do that. Or if you want to represent the motherland, we're going to have some contests, giveaways and stuff like that. It's going to be a fun get together. And all this is absolutely free, my friends. So come on out. Jump on the website, AfroCaribFestMiramar.com, grab your tickets, and just come have a good time as we wrap up Black History Month and Reggae Month here in the city of Miramar. Folks, I want to thank you, Sugar, for stopping by. Always a pleasure. And I love the Miss... the Afro, the Afro Caribbean. Marlon, I know, you're not make the Afro.
We're the same boat. But
Listen,
thanks for having us.
love what you do with Vision Band, keeping live music, on the trajectory of keeping it positive.
Definitely.
And so I look forward to, again, seeing you perform and just entertaining the folks as we celebrate February as Black History Month and Reggae Month. Big up reggae.
That's right. It's February 28th.
Can we say thank you to you? Because you've been doing such an awesome job with awesome and giving opportunity.
Yes,
It's neat.
that's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For 365, not just February. 365. That's right. Right true. Right true.
As your commissioner, I remain committed to serving every resident of Miramar with openness, transparency, and care. But I can only represent you if I hear from you. So I encourage you to reach out, share your ideas, and let your voice be heard. You can contact my office anytime at 954-602-3830 or email me directly at cadwards@MiramarFL.gov.